center, Miles. Let's bring out
And before we tip off here, it's time to hear from our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And now Indiana's starting group. Brogdon and LeVert make up the backcourt. Warren and Sabonis, the duo at forward. And it's Turner in at the 5. And for Sacramento, Fox and what are the things compared to later in the year?
Yeah, you know, Brian, I think still working on rotations. That's certainly something that you want to try to iron out early in the season. Make sure you have units that are working best together. So I think the rotation piece is probably the one thing that jumps out as being something you can tinker with at this stage of the season.
6 on the shot clock. And there's the lob.
2 minutes.
Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got 9 points.
Coming out hot. 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
Healed against James. Back to Fox. Halliburton outside. Pass to Heald. Here's Lynn. Now Fox. Lamb covering. Fox, that's good. He's got 13.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And here's Turner. To the paint. Here's James. Hauled in by the Kings. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
To the inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Fox with the ball. Guarded by Lamb. Turner against Fox. The 11-footer. Again, the miss by Fox. Indiana leading. Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
That free throw misses.
Team foul.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Thompson, he's checked in for Lynn. Metu comes in for Bagley. Davis, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Mitchell subbed in for Fox. Brissett's checked in for Indiana. Craig comes in for Sabonis. Outside Heald. There's the triple. The rebound by Brissett. Indiana on offense. Here's James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And here's Davis. Pass to Mitchell. Over McConnell. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Chimezie Metu out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Davis in at the 3, small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. To the middle. Craig finds James. And it's good for 2.
In the NBA, you just guys get to the rim.
The Kings trailing. Here's Davis. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Thompson. And he buries his first look.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Sumner. Back to McConnell. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. James passes to Craig. And the shot goes down.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Sacramento has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside Mitchell. Here's the floater. Here's Metu. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will.
Shooting one.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pacers out in front, up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the score.
Substitution
For Sacramento. Lynn's checked in for Bagley. Thompson comes in for Barnes. And it's Metu in for Halliburton. Pass to Sumner. Inside. Here's James. And slammed by James.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pacers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Malcolm Brogdon.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. O'Shea Brissett out there with MP. Then it's Goga Batadze. Then it's Edmund Sumner. And it's Duarte in at the 2-guard spot. Thompson passes to Holmes. Basket's good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Indiana dominating the game. James outside. And he's going for the lob. And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it.
Kings ball. Substitution for your Kings.
Now Mitchell. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
Moving on to the city, if you're looking to party and play while listening to the latest in-game music, Club 2K is the place to be. Your favorites are also back. At Mobile One Grand Prix events, be one of the first 3 players to finish the race and you'll be rewarded with some sweet prizes. If you're a long-range shooter, make your way to the Ruffles Ridge events, where you can extend your range with a 4-point line. Earn XP in style at the Puma Mania event.
Up next, the Nuggets taking on the Pacers. For Denver, middle of the pack with a 5-5 record. They hope to break through with a win tonight. Pacers, Nuggets, up next. Hello. Week NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony.
Hey, Kevin. The Nuggets are among the West's elite teams, but they still have their doubters. Coach Mike Malone said we never listen to the narrative.
David, I love that resilience. It shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. LeVert on the wing. He's paired with Warren. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Brogdon in at the point. And for Denver, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic.
Pacers substitution.
Campazzo, he's covered by McConnell. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for your Nuggets.
And so he hits the technical free throw. 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Green. Off target with the close range fadeaway. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Nuggets ahead, up 3. We'll get things started in the... Some historic numbers put up by Nikola Jokic, but he made it clear.
It's easy for me, actually. I mean, I have such a great teammates. I mean, it's really easy for me to do whatever I do on the court.
And it's certainly true, Greg. There's a depth of talent on this team.
With complementary skill sets, too. But let's not kid ourselves. It all revolves around the Joker and his unique skill set. They'll go as far as he takes them.
Austin Rivers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Got T.J. McConnell, and it's James in at the small forward. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And in terms of team number.